जय हिंद। तो आज है चिल्ड्रंस डे, जो कि है बहुत स्पेशल डे। हमें तो लगता है ये डे हमारे लिए भी है, तो जो छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं उनके लिए तो बहुत ही खास है। कहीं स्कूल्स में हो रहे हैं फेट, और कहीं पर बच्चों के साथ हो रही है बहुत सारी मस्ती। बट हम तो यही कहेंगे, लेट इट बी चिल्ड्रंस डे फॉर देम एवरी डे ऑफ द ईयर, बिकॉज आफ्टर ऑल वो बच्चे हैं। और हम सबके लिए तो भाई दिल तो बच्चा है जी। वी आर ऑलवेज अ चाइल्ड एट हार्ट, एंड दैट इज हाउ वी शुड बी। जब मैं छोटा बच्चा था, यस, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। एनी हाउ, आज का जो ये मेरा एपिसोड है ये बहुत खास है। एंड यू बिलीव मी व्हेन आई से दिस, that you all will be in awe, because these children with whom I have interviewed and talked, I've learned so much. I mean, you can be so grounded, you can be so clear, itty clarity in your thoughts and actions. Chalo, let's have a look and listen to them.
First, we have budding tennis star Chavi Sheshadri. She is under 18 tennis player, ranked 123 in India, and was 9 years old when she started with her journey of tennis. And even though she's a dyslexic, but when you listen to her and talk to her, the confidence with which she accepts and embraces it is worth emulating for all of us. Just last evening, Chavi has won her tournament as doubles runners up, and she practices at the academy, the Ballpark Tennis Academy in Gurugram, under the guidance and the mentorship and coach Mr. Vinod Kumar. From Telangana, Sikandrabad, we have Dia Kaushik from Pallavi Model School, Alwal. She has participated in Indian Debate League when she was in class 9, already done internship with an edtech company, has her own LinkedIn profile, and is a voracious reader. Her domain lies in public speaking. So once you listen to her, the calmness with which she speaks and the confidence that comes out of it is worth every word of her in gold.
It's so nice to see two young girls seated along with me sharing the screen today. And one who is a tennis player at national level, and the other one at national level who is into public speaking. So, first and foremost, I welcome you both and thank you. I know आप लोगों का बहुत बिजी स्केड्यूल है जिसमें से आप दोनों ने टाइम निकाला है, सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट।
Thank you so much for calling us.
राइट, ओके। सो छवि, आपका तो बहुत ही बिजी स्केड्यूल चलता है, तो आपका क्या डेली का रूटीन है? अगर आप उसके बारे में हमें बताओ तो दैट विल बी।
Yeah, sorry.
यस।
So like I start from like 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Then I came home and go back to 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 8:30
ओके,
around.
ऑलराइट। तो ये तो काफी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस का टाइम है। तो
Yeah,
गर्मी, गर्मी सर्दी, हर समय।
don't care. In 45 degree, 50 degrees, it doesn't care. Like we play all the time.
ओके, ओके, सो प्लेइंग ऑल द टाइम।
Stuff.
Okay. And Dia, what is your schedule for the day generally?
Uh, it's more of it's more of the time going into academics as well. But then again, if I talk about the time which I spend in writing and speaking, like working on ideas, I feel that would be 9 to 12 at night. Very not preferable time for people. Usually they say your schedule needs to be messed up, but then that's how I keep everything organized. So yes, 9 to 12 I spend for brainstorming.
That means you are somehow trying to balance out your academics and ensure that your passion for writing and speaking doesn't hinder at all, huh? In
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same context, Dia, um,
Hmm.
you told us that you've written a book. So
Yes.
tell us about it.
Yeah, okay. So the book I have written, it was for a yoga program. It's a government competition based on young people who are authors or who want to be authors. So I wrote a book that was the Shell of Unknown Superheroes. I wrote it during the pandemic time, which was a very hectic time for a lot of people, mostly all of us. And during that time, I feel a lot of people ignored little stories of people which were encouraging enough. Like people who came up from families who helped others, maybe neighbors, and then doctors, nurses, even farmers at some point. So I felt their story, if it could be told to people in a different way, I thought a book can be written on it wherein all the stories can be combined so that people can learn different values from it. So yes, I wrote a book regarding that, which was later published by an edtech company. So yes.
So, Dia, when you say by an edtech company, and you also did internship with an edtech company, was it the same company? And
Yes.
how was the experience there as an intern? That too, when you were in class 8 or 9 at that point of time.
Yeah. So I actually started the internship in social media management, wherein I wrote content for them there too. So yes, writing has been constant from the very start. And when I worked with them, they got to know I have a skill at writing. So they even told when I told them that yes, I wrote a book, they were like, we would like to have a read through it and we might be interested in publishing it too. So that was a good point there. And during the internship at the start was a little scary, can be said, because a grade 9 student working in a company wherein there are different people to report to. It was a little difficult, but then I learned through it. I got network of different people and it was really nice.
Taking it on from here, छवि, अगर हम आपकी टेनिस की लाइफ की बात करें और जो एक जर्नी यू हैव टेकन अप, तो व्हाट हैज बीन योर बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन देयर?
Actually, my biggest motivation is how far I can go in this. Like we having like with my difficulties and all of that things. So how far I can go. I aim high.
And how do you take your parents' role in this, Chavi?
For my mother, she's working hard for me. Like anything. You need a parent to work. In sports, like you really need a parent back.
Okay. So your schedule and your mom's schedule, they have to match.
My mother, like all my mother is doing for just me. Like it's all like one person of the family needs to be with a person who's playing like all the time.
And what are the struggles that you have faced as a tennis player, और अगर कभी कोई इंजरीज हो जाएं एंड वैसी सिचुएशन में कैसे हैंडल करते हो, और फिर उसमें क्या चेंज होता है आपकी रूटीन में, अगर हम जानना चाहें?
Like it depends on what injury you have. It depends on that. Like right now, uh, before years before, I was having shoulder injury. So it depends on like uh now I do physio. Before I didn't do physio, so I need to leave for few days. So it actually little bit hurts to like on my tennis, but it doesn't like now it happens like if I have injury, so I play with something else. Like I hit backhand instead of I do something else. So I didn't stop playing actually. Exactly.
That's wonderful. मतलब giving up is not the choice you have picked up in life, huh? Brilliant. And Dia, when we are talking with you,
Hmm.
getting into public speaking and then managing your academics, how are you balancing out the two?
Uh, One thing can be said for that, it's difficult, of course, because public speaking is something which consumes a lot of your time, even when you're participating in events or, maybe even going to maybe a nationwide debate competition or maybe a speaking competition. You need to give and allot a lot of time to research and the way you speak, because it's not reading, it's talking and the way you process and give your thoughts to the audience as well. So balancing academics with it is difficult, but then time management is very important. Like you need to allot a few specific hours to academics, which you can't change no matter what. So even if you're sick, even if something is going on in the family or an event is going on, I suppose you give 3 hours to study every day, self-study, you won't meddle with that. So that's constant. You might decrease time for other activities.
Another question, Dia, that has been on my mind, and ever since I came to know about you, I wanted to ask you. Has this come to you naturally, or you developed, or somebody taught you how to be, and how did this happen? Because it's not an easy task.
I feel it can be a little bit mix of both, because both of my parents are really good at speaking. My father is a public speaking trainer. So a little genetic thing, it comes naturally to me in a way, but yes, I had to put in efforts at a point. There are points wherein you get anxiety and stage fright as well. So you need to practice. If you stop practicing and just leave it on the fact that ki mujhe aa hi jayega at that point, it doesn't work out that well. So yes, constant practice has made me better in it.
Okay, now a question that is there for both of you. And I'd like Chavi to answer first, and then Dia, you will also answer the same question. Is that where do you both see yourselves, let's say 5 years from now? Because Chavi, you are already under 18 national level player, and you are already ranked in the country on the 123rd position. So after 5 years, kahan par? And the same thing for Dia also.
Well, if I think I must be in Glam Slam, must be in Glam Slam, yeah, women's ITF. I aim that. I believe I can do that. It's tough, but
All right, very nice. All the luck to you and all our wishes with you, Chavi, for that. And Dia, what about you?
I I have a really mix of opinions on where I see myself in 5 years, because I have my hands in a lot of things. I'm aiming to be an engineer, so I'm working for that. Academics again. So yes, I aim to, even if I become an engineer, I don't want to only limit myself to studies. I want to continue speaking there. I want to be a nationwide speaker and trainer even after 5 years. So yes, I want to continue my passion for speaking and even be a successful engineer.
And then as I look at it, Dia, you are in class 11 and also taken part in NCC, and you're a part of that. So it seems like a myriad of, experiences that you're having. And what is the reason? क्या है उसके पीछे का कारण कि आपको सब कुछ लाइफ में ट्राई करना है? यू आर वेरी यंग, यू आर जस्ट इन क्लास 11 राइट नाउ, एंड ऑलरेडी क्लास 8-9 से आपने इतना कुछ अचीव करने की कोशिश की और पहुंच गए. और अनदर थिंग इज कि आपका खुद का लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल है. सो इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताओ. लेट्स नो दैट.
First, okay, I joined NCC because I think it would help me get in more discipline in things, because NCC ka main motto is unity and discipline. So I wanted to build discipline there. And if you build discipline in something which is related to physical endurance, you even build your mental endurance as well. So that helps in other things, even getting good at speaking and academics as well, helps me build my concentration. And yes, I try out a lot of things, because I feel you live only once again. And I don't want to later be in life and feel, oh, I missed out on that one thing, or I missed out, I didn't try that. So I don't want that regret to be in my life. So I try to be good at various things. It's not like I just have a hand at everything and I'm not good at any. I try to be good at various things. LinkedIn profile, because I like connecting with people. I like having a network because it helps later in things. Even when I write, I want an audience to which I can reach out to. So LinkedIn helps me with that.
ऑल राइट एंड छवि, अगर आपसे हम पूछे हाउ आर यू एबल टू हैंडल लॉसेस एंड हैज टेनिस मेड यू मेंटली स्ट्रोंगर?
Actually, it depends on how stronger you face the problems. So, like, tennis players are a different thing. Like, people face different problems in a different way. So, like me, I'm not a good problem solver person, but I solve my problems somehow. So, like, if I lose, I try to like focus on something else instead of focusing on how I lose. Instead of how I going to do again that thing, it doesn't happen again. Instead of focusing how I lose.
ग्रेट ग्रेट एंड एट द सेम टाइम छवि, जब आप टेनिस खेलते हो देन यू हैव ऑन कोर्ट तो काफी कंपटीशन होता है ना? पर जब आप ऑफ कोर्ट जाते हो तो क्या वो कंपटीशन कैरी होता है या आप बहुत अच्छे फ्रेंड्स बन जाते हो?
It depends on, like, we are a competitors. We are not like totally like school persons and sort of like that. We are competitors. So like some people become friends, some people doesn't become friends. In my situation, no, I don't have that much friends. Before, when I was in school, I was having friends, but now I'm like literally competitor. So in tennis, you might not get friends at all.
नाउ बिकॉज यू हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट कि स्कूल के टाइम में था और अभी तो आप पूरा पूरा टाइम अपना टेनिस को ही डिवोट कर रहे हो, सो
Yeah.
डू यू एवर फील छवि दैट यू आर मिसिंग आउट ऑन द नॉर्मल लाइफस्टाइल जो आपकी एज ग्रुप के बच्चे जी रहे हैं, मतलब बहुत कंफर्ट में रह रहे हैं, बहुत एसी में रह रहे हैं और आराम से अपनी जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, और आपको तो पूरी extreme winters, extreme summers, be it whatever the weather conditions, you have to play slog and make the best out of it. How do you feel about it and how do you take it all?
For my condition, like I like it. It's my I want why I want to do. Before I don't think when I was small, but now I think it's good for me to what I like doing it. So I actually feel good doing that. I don't feel like I'm missing out in something.
Seriously loving your approach, Chavi, towards life, because इतना मोटिवेशन दे रहे हो आप अपनी इन बातों से, एंड रियली अमेजेस मी टू सी young girls at this young age doing so well and so much of clarity in your mind and your thought process. Diya, on the same lines, ever had a stage fright or nervousness? And
At the Mhm.
also, at the same time, what is your thought process during a debate or a discussion when you're having it?
Okay. First, stage fright. I feel I had it at the start. Like at the start, I used to even hesitate when I had to speak English somewhere because I thought, oh, I was not very good at English before. So I used to usually go for Hindi competition for some reason. And then I thought, why am I keeping a language as a barrier to me? So my mom pushed me forward to, speaking more, participating in competitions. And then there were various opportunities. Stage fright, somehow you'll find it somewhere deep inside you when you're not well prepared with what you want to speak, or when you're not well prepared with your thought process and views before speaking. But even if it's there, even if anxiety is there, I've learned how to channel all that energy into focusing more on what my views and what my speech is. Yes, and during a debate, I feel it's very important to look confident and be confident, because as soon as you lose a little bit of confidence and the opponent looks at you in that way, then he will make you lose your confidence even more. So even if you are right, the other person will make you feel wrong. So during debates, I usually try to stay calm I try to listen to the other person's points as well so I can counter it later. And I try that the other person should not scare me. Even if that other person is very confident, I should not lay back on my thoughts and point of view.
तो हम कह रहे हैं कि आप लोगों की बातें सुन के मुझे इंस्पिरेशन मिल रही है कि कैसे बात करनी चाहिए और कैसे अपने थॉट प्रोसेसेस को क्लियर एकदम फोकस्ड रखना चाहिए. That is really nice. Diya, at the same time, I also want to know, is there any, because कहते हैं कुछ बोलने के लिए बहुत कुछ पढ़ना पड़ता है. You can speak only if you are reading a lot. या आपका कोई ऐसा स्किल है जिसके बारे में आप बहुत अच्छे से जानते हो, जैसा छवि के केस में टेनिस है, आपके केस में पब्लिक स्पीकिंग है. तो इज देयर एनी लिटरेरी वर्क, somebody's who you follow or anything that you are very particular of reading, and also at the same time people who are inspiring you in your life?
Okay. So yes, yeah, for speaking, obviously, you need to have content with you. When that content you cannot find it within yourself because research to karna padega. You need to know other people's thoughts as well. At the very start, I used to read books like Alchemist or The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Hood. These books were really thought changing. Like they will give you their own point of views and you need to process it. So it's a different procedure in its own way. Like you need to process thoughts and give your own, make a script of your own in your mind, basically. And these things are thought provoking. So these are really nice. But then along the way, I think my favorite genre in reading somehow is science fiction mythology. Might sound new to a few people. But in these books, what they do is they have various characters, and every character has their own backstory. So here, instead of morals being directly channeled towards you in quotes or straight up motivational lines, they tell it to you like a story so you understand it better and relate more to it. And this skill of storytelling, like books by Akshat Gupta or Amish Tripathi, these books really help me even in my speeches on how to convey the entire thing in a way of a story so audience connects to it, because speeches are most of the time boring and people usually ignore them, so it's very important to know how to grab people's attention there. So I feel books have helped me in that. And second, people have inspired me. Well, at one place there are role models, like I really admire R.S. Jayashankar or J. Sai Deepak and Akshat Gupta for his writing works, because these people are very spontaneous with their answers. They know what they are speaking. So they're an inspiration. But again, there are another set of people who have helped me in my life. Like, first, obviously, my parents, because they have motivated me in all of this. And my father always helped me with my speeches. In the start, he used to write it for me. Now I help him give my own thoughts in his speeches too. So that has been one journey. And my mom obviously motivated me to do all of this. And in school, I think I've always had a mentor since day one of my school life, which was my principal, Miss Sunil Nagi ma'am. I think she gave me a lot of opportunities so I could open up to various things. And I feel that has made me confident along the way. So yes.
छवि, आपकी अगर हम बात करें तो there is something that has made you special, outstanding, and you are doing so well for yourself. At the same time, I also want to know कि जब dyslexia के बारे में पता चला, how did you come to know about it? Somebody informed you, and how have you, if I say how have you taken it, I mean, has it brought any change or it has made you even stronger that I am very good the way I am?
Actually, it gives me difficulty. My school life was very tough for me. Like people bullies me like anything. Change my name, call me from random names. Like my school life was a hell. So when I came in tennis, I got little bit peace. Not too much, but little bit peace. So like I have difficulties in scoring. If someone troubles me, I forget to score. Then you can cheat me easily. So like with having dyslexia, it's difficult for me to live like. So like I don't think I'm different from people, but yeah, I am soft with people, but I don't care. I like how I am. So it's my strength, like how I am. So yeah, I know I am dyslexic, but it doesn't mean like I have done something wrong. It's just a genetic.
I like your approach and everything that you're doing in your life. And the way you have been knowing about yourself, I think इतनी clarity तो शायद मुझ में भी नहीं है. If I have to say it that way, I am really glad to see it in you. And टेनिस ही क्यों, अगर मैं ये सवाल करूं, कोई और गेम का मन नहीं किया या टेनिस भाग गया, या कोई एक ऐसा टेनिस का प्लेयर है जो आपको बहुत पसंद है और आप बस उसको फॉलो करना चाहते हो?
Actually, there is a story behind it.
ओके.
So actually, like my mother and my brother. So like actually my brother suggests to like when I was kid. So actually, I don't know exactly when it figured out it. When I was like in fourth class, then it figured out I was having dyslexia. So my brother said to my mother that let her play. Like I was good in running. I was good in sports. So I was actually naturally good in sports. I every time when I run, I was the first in the like. I never lose in running. I was like every time I bring gold medals. So my brother said let put him in the sports. So my mother then choose from badminton to tennis. So my mother like choose tennis more than the badminton because tennis has more money in before the badminton. So actually, my mother chose. It was not my choice, but I started playing. Then I started liking it, so it continued. Like it's tough actually to be in this situation, but in a way, I like to be. It's precious for me to be a dyslexic.
And you feel that if given a choice today also, you would have taken tennis only as a sport?
Yeah, now I might take tennis only because it's good for me to be like free. It's my confidence, like I can do something for myself.
ओके. एंड छवि, अगर आपसे ये पूछा जाए कि किस एज पे आपको लगता है टेनिस खेलना चाहिए, या अगर आप अपने किसी जूनियर को गाइड करना चाहो, या अगर आप किसी को ये बताना चाहो कि क्या क्या हर्डल्स हैं टेनिस में, क्या स्ट्रगल्स हैं टेनिस में, अगर इसके बारे में बात करो.
Like start from a young age. Don't start from a like total big age, but you can start from a big age also, but try to start from a young age. Like 6, 7, 8, 9. Start from this age. Because you will achieve more higher than achieving in a bigger age. But if you continue like it's a difficult part. It's not like you won't get result in a quick way. You need to wait for it. Like you will fall thousands of times, but if you get up again and again, you will get where you want to get.
Those are actually golden words, Chavi, that you have just spoken. And every time I am going in awe of the way you bring clarity to whatever you say. At the same time, Dia, if I was to ask you about your, although आप दोनों इतने यंग हो अभी कि आपसे ये सवाल करते हुए भी मुझे हो रहा है कि अरे बाप रे, ये बच्चे इतना जानते हैं कि वो इस तरह की बात भी कर पा रहे हैं. बट एट द सेम टाइम दिया, अगर आपके जूनियर्स हैं उनको आप क्या सजेशन दोगे फॉर पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में? किन बातों का बहुत ज्यादा दे शुड बी केयरफुल अबाउट, क्या ध्यान रखना चाहिए, कैसे होना चाहिए?
I feel if I'm suggesting a younger person for this, कि make mistakes, it's okay, it will happen. Practice more. Don't let any opportunity slip, even if you are scared that you might not do good. Give it a shot, it will work out, and eventually you will get better at it. So read more, gain more information, listen to people, because when you listen to people, you speak better. So yes, and don't lose confidence. Stage fright will come along the way, and that will be your first barrier actually. So if you're able to come over that, uske baad to there's no stopping back. You will get used to different things. You will find your niche in things, and you will find your own audience. So yes, keep practicing. Don't lose hope.
And now, chalte chalte, after Children's Day hold for you? What meaning? How do you plan to celebrate? And yes, Chavi.
Actually, in my situation, Children's Day goes in tennis.
Okay.
So might be I don't make like I how the person like school people makes. I don't make like that Children's Day, but like almost my whole time goes in Children's Day also in tennis. My birthday goes in tennis. My all the festivals and everything goes in tennis. So like all like Children's Day, I celebrate in tennis. Like it's not like we do more than anything. It's like Happy Children's Day in the family. Like it's a tough job. Like you cannot celebrate everything like in a like very party sort of things.
Right. Okay. And you are happy with it because that's what gives you satisfaction and happiness, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like I love to do what I am doing. I'm confident in that. Like I'm good at it.
Brilliant,
Like
Chavi.
no one can go through everything. It's my confidence. Like I am perfect in that, and no one can like disturb me in this. And like I'm focused in that. So like nothing can distract.
Good. And Dia, how about you?
I feel Children's Day, it's mostly spending time with my friends because that's a day when school mein half day hota hai and then wahan pe you guys celebrated. So it's just having a good time for a few hours. And then uske baad, because it's a holiday, I get time to cover up with all my syllabus, which I'm pending with most of the time. Like that's how it will go.
But then I must tell you, both of you are going to be huge inspiration for many children across the country, globe. And I want you both to achieve whatever you have stepped into to achieve in your life and do the best there. And as Chavi ने बोला था कि चाहे जितनी बार गिरो, but you have to rise up again and again to do it better. So I really loved it. And thank you so much to both of you for giving your time. And it was really, really encouraging and motivating for me also. And Dia, the way you have been, I just want you to carry on in your life and
Thank you
touch
so much.
the sky with all your efforts and motivation and the way आप दोनों हो ना इतना grounded and motivated both at the same time. So keep that up and God bless you both.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
So, my dear friends, that was Chavi Seshadri, the tennis star, and Dia Kaushik, the perfect orator that you must have come across at that young age. And now there's a surprise for all of you. There is going to be a part 2 of this series on Children's Day special today because I have 2 more children who are doing so well in their lives and wonderful to have interacted with them. And I couldn't help myself not to have them on my platform and not to introduce them to all of you. So stay tuned for today evening at around 4 o'clock. You will find them on your screens if you have subscribed to my channel. If not, then immediately do it and share it with your friends and family. And let our tribe grow of positivity. Take care. Jai Hind.